In the early 1900s, people in power did anything to prevent black people from buying homes. Pretty shocking, right? But why weren't we allowed to buy homes? The answer is systematic inequality. Hi, my name is Khareem Telemaque. I'm a 10th grader from Benjamin Banneker, and my issue is systematic inequality in the U.S. Systematic inequality creates problems for black people such as limited opportunities, negative representation, and unsafe communities. By making school funding independent from property taxes and providing home ownership programs for black people, we can begin to solve the issue of systematic inequality. With low funding for predominantly black schools comes the lack of resources, proficient teachers, advanced courses, and creates a sizable student-to-teacher ratio. According to EdBuild, predominantly white school districts receive $23 billion more in funding than predominantly colored school districts. This shows that systematic inequality leads to limited opportunities for black people since school funding is dependent upon property taxes and most black people live in impoverished neighborhoods. As black people, we are more likely to get stopped and frisked because of our skin color and the stereotypes that follow along. According to research done by Lance Hannon, predominantly black neighborhoods attracted 70% more frisking than non-black neighborhoods despite the level of crime. If we were not seen in such matters, we would not be victims of constant stopping and frisking. These rates are so high because areas predominantly inhabited by black people are automatically viewed as a dangerous place. Predominantly black neighborhoods experience more violence than Caucasian neighborhoods. According to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, in 2008 to 2012, 39.8 out of 1,000 persons in poor households were victims of violence, while this only pertained to 16.9 out of 1,000 persons in high-income households. Due to the placement of black people in redline communities, some convert to selling illegal substances and illicit activities due to the lack of wealth. Since there is no law enforcement, it creates a lot of violence between black people. Some may believe that moving out of the unsafe community would be easy since there is no discrimination against homebuyers, but according to the Center for American Progress in 2016, the median wealth for black families was $17,600 compared to the white family's median wealth of $171,000. Due to the disparities in wealth, it's not so easy to be able to pick up and move out of a neighborhood. The Fair Housing Act was passed more than 30 years after the First Housing Act policies were put in place during the time of the Great Depression. Black people did not benefit from these policies since we were denied loans and the opportunity to buy houses for 30 years. For the 30 years that we couldn't, Caucasians developed their wealth by home ownership. There are many difficulties that derive from systematic inequality. By providing home ownership programs for black people, it will help with the purchase of homes and provide a start for generational wealth as it did for our Caucasian counterparts. By making school funding independent from property taxes, black children living in unfortunate neighborhoods will have the chance to have the proper education needed to be successful.